I think it's appropriate for this topic. How you doing? Okay. The name of that song is Naked by Tracy Bonham. Bonham. It's off the L Word soundtrack. Love that song, y'all. If you're going through something and you listen to that song, you're gonna be like, oh my god. Okay. Okay. No, but I told you I'd make more videos, so I am. Yay! Woo! I got off work today early. Okay, so let me tell y'all briefly before I touch on this subject. I'm gonna be doing like several requests all day, but so I thought I had to work from 5 to close today. And I was pissed because I was like, oh my god, the store's gonna be a mess. I've never had to close before. Like, this is gonna be a tragedy. And I'm already pissed because I had to miss Mardi Gras because I had to work today and I have to work all day tomorrow. And I have to work Monday. So no Mardi Gras for me yet. So, but yeah. So, I'm getting ready to go somewhere with my mom. She wanted me to go to the little dog boutique with her. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go. And my boss calls me and she's like, you're supposed to be here like 15 minutes ago. And I was like, no, I'm supposed to be there at 5. And she's like, no, it's 12 to 5. And I looked and I was like, oh, you're right. So I hurried up and got dressed and everything, you know, I went to work. And it was hectic. It was crazy all day. But yeah, so that's how my day started off. Very confusing and just, so I didn't think I was going to have time to vlog today. But since I do, here I am. Do you like my new little ring? It's very like Lady Gaga-ish, right? Okay. So this is a really good topic that somebody asked me to blog about. What I thought interesting about it was that it was a gay boy, and I love gay boys. I'm like a total, I don't want to say fag hag because I don't really like the word fag that much, but that is what I am. So pretend like I didn't say that word, but that is what I am. I'm a total like gay boy hag. Yeah. So so somebody asked me, and you know who you are, thanks for the request, and he wanted to know why. And you know, I've noticed this before, but I didn't think to touch on it because I'm not a boy, but it is, I feel like it's very accurate. He asked me basically why do I feel like from a female's perspective a lot of masculine gay men only date other masculine gay men. And I'm like, well, this is interesting because I'm not a gay man, so I don't know from experience, but I have been around a lot of gay men and I can just give you my opinion. I think there's 2 reasons. Actually, like 3. One, there's people who have their preference and that's just not what they prefer. Me, I don't prefer studs. I prefer femmes. Have I dated a stud before? Have I messed with studs before? Yes. But I think, like, you know, sometimes you need to experience things to figure out if that's really what you want in life or not. Been there, done that. That wasn't my thing. It was cool, but I don't find myself attracted to studs. I find myself, you know, oh, that's a cute girl. She has, you know, her outfit's cute. Oh, look, her little fitted cap and her little boy jeans. Oh, that's cute. But when I see a girl with some stilettos on, I'm just like, oh my god. Oh, when she's carrying a Coach purse or a Prada. Oh yeah, yeah. So that's just, you know, my personal preference. Everyone has their preference. That's one reason. Second reason, there are some men who do not want to be seen with a flamboyant gay man because then it's very obvious that they're gay. And not to say that flamboyant gay men are waving it around like in a flag, like, you know, like it's a flag, but it's obviously a lot more noticeable that they're gay than, you know, a more masculine gay guy. Same thing as, and it's funny because with girls, it's usually a femme and a stud, or a butch and a femme, or however you want to say it. But with men, it's usually the opposite. I find a lot of times. And it's just strange that it works out like that, because when you're a girl and you date a girl that's a stud or a butch or whatever, you know, it's very noticeable. The girl who I dated that was a stud, you know, we went places and people would kind of look and stuff, but I didn't care. So, but see, that's why I feel that way, because I know from personal experience what it's like dating somebody who looks overtly gay and then dating somebody who does not look overtly gay. Then there's a big difference. But I can, I don't want to say that's why, but that does help. That's a big cushion for them. Oh, okay, I'm dating this guy who's more masculine. It's not obvious. He's gay. The two of them can go wherever and look like that's his homeboy. And they don't have to deal with some of the discrimination that other people have to deal with. So hold on to that though, because we're gonna go back to that. The third reason why I feel like some masculine gay men like to date other masculine gay men is because they feel like feminine gay men are lesser than them, because I'm still gay and I still have my masculinity and you've let yours go. So it's still a testosterone thing there. You get what I'm saying? Um, some men may feel like uh, being with a flamboyant gay man is the same as being with a woman. Or they don't like, there are some flamboyant gay men who don't carry themselves well. I know a lot of flamboyant gay men I know one who's in law school. I know one who's in grad school. I know some who have their own prestigious personal businesses and things like this, people that are actually doing things with themselves. But then you have a handful of these feminine gay guys that are not doing anything with themselves, and they are writing bad checks. And let's not sit up here and act like it don't happen, because it does. Y'all know it does. And they are, doing this or that, or stealing, just doing the stereotypical things that turn masculine men off to them. So, those, I think that little group that does do that ruin it for some of the ones who don't. But that goes back to just dealing with somebody as a person. You just have to get to know somebody as a person. You gotta strip away the glitter and the clothes and the glitz and the glam and the friends and the car, and when it's just you and that person, hell, even strip away the clothes, just you and that person. Can you sit there and look at that person in the face and have a conversation, and do y'all connect on some level, higher than just a friendship? And if so, then you need not worry about what everybody else thinks. But that's a whole other blog. But yeah, I definitely do feel like that's true. That's very true. I know a lot of a gay man like who's on the DL. He's not gonna date a feminine gay guy, even if that's what his heart does yearn for, because it's totally obvious that defeats the whole purpose of being on the DL. That for some men, it just goes back to, I don't want everybody knowing my business. I don't want to be, known as dating the town queen or queer or whatever. And that just goes back to not being comfortable with themselves. But like I said, there's also preference. Some people just don't prefer that. Also, I don't think there's anything wrong with two feminine gay men dating. I don't personally, well, yeah. Well, I don't know any like feminine like do drag every now and then, or like wear women's cut clothing type of feminine gay men that are together. I don't know two that are together, but I think that if they did want to be together, there's nothing wrong with that. At the end of the day, it's a man and man. At the end of the day, it's a girl and a girl, right? It's like when, now, I will tell you this let me say this really quick. Let's say quick. For the the subscriber who asked me to do this, I will tell you this: in the lesbian community, they do not like for two femmes to date. They think that it's weird and like a cliche, and they feel like it's not to be taken seriously, which is very interesting. So I don't know how the two gay men dating is looked upon in, the gay men in their communities, their community within the community. But in lesbian world, it's normal to date a stud. So we have our issues too. But thank you, and subscribe if you haven't already. We're out of time. And thank you for giving me that idea. And sorry it took me so long to get back to you.